Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we're diving into a fascinating medical condition that could be the reason why someone you've met multiple times just can't seem to remember your face. You won't believe how common this condition is, and how it affects not only their daily lives, but also their perception of the world around them. So stick around and let's explore the mysterious world of prosopagnosia, or face blindness. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. Did you know that sometimes bumping into someone who never seems to remember us, even after countless introductions, can be more than just a case of terrible memory? Yeah, you might feel a bit offended, thinking, come on, what's their problem? Am I that forgettable? But hold on to your sarcasm, folks. There's a legit medical condition that might be the real culprit here, and it's not about them being a jerk. It's called prosopagnosia, or face blindness for us regular folks. Now, before you roll your eyes, let me tell you something interesting. Researchers have discovered that this face blindness thing affects a lot more people than they initially thought. So the next time you come across someone who's got a hard time recognizing you, don't jump to conclusions. Maybe they've got a membership to the not-so-exclusive club of prosopagnosia. Try saying that 3 times fast. Did you know there's a thing called prosopagnosia? It's a fancy word that comes from Greek prosopon, meaning face, and agnosia, which is just a sciencey way to say recognition impairment. So people with this condition can see faces A-OK, like they can tell you all the details about someone's eyes, nose, and lips, and even if there's a little dent in their chin. But here's the catch. They can't remember these features. Wild, right? It's like they see a face for the 2nd, 3rd, or even 50th time, and it's still like they're seeing it for the first time. Talk about déjà vu. Now, in more serious cases of prosopagnosia, people don't even recognize their own face when they look in the mirror. Can you imagine that? They might as well be looking at a complete stranger. Fun fact, some famous people like actor Brad Pitt have openly talked about suffering from this condition. Did you know that science is still scratching its head over a disorder called face blindness? Yup, it's a thing. So let's break it down in simple terms. There's this cool brain area that helps us see people's faces, called the fusiform gyrus. Sounds fancy, right? It's chilling in our temporal lobe, and when we see someone's face, it gets all excited and helps us recognize them later. But for some folks with face blindness, their fusiform gyrus is like, nope, not today. They just can't recognize faces even if they've seen them before. Scientists think the issue might be with the fusiform gyrus itself, or maybe the brain's wiring that connects it to other areas, like the occipital lobe, which is in charge of all things visual. Now here's a fun fact. Face blindness can be caused by a not-so-fun event like a car accident or a stroke, or some people might just be born with it. Researchers even suspect there's a single gene behind this condition, but it's like playing hide-and-seek with them. They haven't found it yet. Oh, the mysteries of the human brain, always keeping us on our toes. I guess you can say that recognizing faces isn't face-tastic for everyone. Did you know that our brains are like super fancy facial recognition machines? For real. Unless you're one of those rare folks with prosopagnosia, yeah, that's a fancy word for face blindness, we often take for granted just how much we depend on recognizing faces in our day-to-day lives. Fun fact. About 2.5% of the population has prosopagnosia. Now imagine this. You stroll into work, and all your coworkers look like total strangers. Every single day. Awkward, right? Or how about grabbing lunch with your buddies, but you have to ask for their names each time you meet up? Talk about a friendship test. And oh boy, what if you're watching a movie and every brown-haired lady looks like the same person? Confusion central. But wait, it gets better. Picture this. Someone knocks on your door, claims they're your sister Anne, and asks to borrow $20 with a promise to pay you back tomorrow. How on earth would you know if this doppelganger with the same hair and body type as your sis is the real deal, especially if you're home alone? You'd probably have to start a secret handshake or something. In conclusion, thank your lucky stars for that amazing facial recognition software in your noggin, or life would be a never-ending game of Who's That Pokemon? Did you know that people with face blindness or prosopagnosia have some pretty wild ways of recognizing others? Imagine going to work and taking notes on your coworkers' outfits just to know who's who. Crazy, right? And setting up secret verbal cues with your friends and family just in case some sneaky stranger tries to fool you. We're talking some serious undercover spy stuff here. Now, you might think prosopagnosia is super rare, but guess what? Recent research says 1 in 50 people might have some form of face blindness. That's right. It's like a secret club that nobody knows they're a part of. For some, it's a huge social roadblock, while others just deal with the occasional awkward moment or two. But hold on, it gets even more interesting. Prosopagnosia is just one of many recognition disorders out there. There's also agnostic alexia, reading disorder, color agnosia, where's the rainbow, and object agnosia. Is that a chair or an alien? And let's not forget about auditory and tactile recognition disorders too. It's like our brains are playing a never-ending game of guess who. And there you have it, folks. That's the fascinating world of prosopagnosia and how it affects those who suffer from it. It's truly a reminder of how much we rely on facial recognition in our daily lives. If you found this video insightful, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more intriguing content like this. Also, we'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Have you ever encountered someone with face blindness, or do you suspect someone you know might have it? Share your experiences with us and let's continue the conversation. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in our next video.